Hi everyone! Let's take a look at how we can figure out whether an author of a scholarly journal article is qualified and has credentials to talk about the topic they have written their article on. So here's the scoring criteria for an author on the DAPPR test, and we see that ideally, we'd like to prove that they are an expert in this topic. They might have a degree in this field, work at a university, or have experience with covering this topic or working in this topic, right? So let's take a look at this article right here. I was pretending that I was researching the topic of how sleep habits can affect a college student's grades. So this article is called Sleep Quality, Duration, and Consistency Are Associated with Better Academic Performance in College Students. We can see here that the authors are listed right underneath the title. And you can also find this information in the article description when you are looking in the database of your choice. So notice that all of these authors have a little footnote next to their name. This is one of the really nice things about using scholarly journal articles, is that they will all have these footnotes. These footnotes are called author affiliation. So if you're ever looking at an academic article and you see a section that says affiliations, that's what these are. So I'm going to go ahead and follow these footnotes down the page. And we see the footnotes right here. They'll kind of be in a different spot depending on the journal you're looking at. So look around the page, find those footnotes, and figure them out. So the first footnote, and it looks like we have 3 different authors who work at this place. It's called author affiliations because they are affiliated with the institution that's listed. So we see that these folks are affiliated with or work for MIT Integrated Learning Initiative at the Department of Brain and Cognitive Sciences and McGovern Institute for Brain Research at MIT in Cambridge. MIT is a great school. I'm already feeling better, and I can see that they work in the Department of Brain and Cognitive Research, Cognitive Sciences, and brain research. So we know that they are all about brain research, which is exactly what sleep quality would be discussing. Our other folks are working at Harvard Business School and the Department of Material Science and Engineering at MIT as well. So these are also great schools and great locations for our authors to be working at. Now, if we really wanted to dig in a little bit more, what we could do is we could take one of their names and we could copy paste that into Google, and we could find out more about them. Here is our first author here. Here's her page at MIT. She's a research scientist, and we can see that she has a PhD in psychology at Tufts. She also has a master's in experimental psychology and, of course, a bachelor's in psychology. So that's amazing. It would be nice if we could find out a little bit more about her, such as her, what she typically likes to publish and what her research interests are. But even just knowing, yes, she does work for MIT and she does have this education is a great way for us to tell that, yes, these are authors who seem to have great credentials in this topic.